welcome human to Itiski Tutorials. So this is a game that I created a few years back for iPhone, and this was the first game that I made in Unity. It was available on the iTunes market, but it is not currently available, just because iTunes costs $100 a year, and it was really just an expense that I really didn't want to pay, and I really didn't think it was worth it, and this whole project was really supposed to just be a learning experience anyways. So yes, I'm running this on an iTouch 4th generation, and yeah, I'm just holding it right here and have the camera pointed at it. So I apologize if the audio is slightly tinny, or just the fact that I'm pointing a camera at my phone. That's not the most optimal way to record something, but you know, whatever. It will just have to do because I didn't feel like buying the, you know, special HDMI iPhone adapter and then a recording card or anything like that. So we're just going to make do with this current setup. So this is Galaxia Interface. It came out in 2011, and like I said, it was the first game I made in Unity 3D. So it was really just a learning experience. And as you can see, it was made by me because it says created by Eric Tershinsky. That's my name. And if I tilt this, you can see it's version 1.0. I never updated it. I just came out with the original. But let's see if I can show you. It's kind of a cool effect. Guess it's getting a little blurry. But you can see when I tilt the iTouch, the menu moves, and it's like it's a full 3D menu. So I'll go into options and I'll show you control type. We're going to switch that to joystick. Joystick lock, we're going to keep that off. That basically means you can click and drag anywhere in this area when you're playing to have the joystick. Whereas if joystick lock is on, then it will always be in the same place, and it's not so much a click and drag type of situation. Then we have sensitivity. I will probably just leave that on medium. And then we have left-handed for those who are left-handed, but I'm not, so I'm going to leave that off. Next we have cockpit view, which I never really did too much with. I'm going to leave that off. It's just an option I put in there that doesn't really look that good. Credits, I guess we'll go to credits real quick, even though we'll see this at the end. Galaxia Interface, created by Eric Tershinsky. That's me, before I came up with the name Itiski. Scripting in Java, which is actually incorrect. It's Unity JavaScript. You can tell I made this game a long time ago. And game design by Eric Tershinsky. Textures, models, and other artwork by Eric Tershinsky. Music by Jonathan Tershinsky. So my brother did the music. The sound effects are from soundsnap.com, and it was made with Unity 3D. So none of the sound effects are mine, and the music was actually, it's an entire original soundtrack with a unique song for every level, which is a pretty cool feature, I think, because every level is actually a set length. So the music actually goes, my original plan was to make the music really go in time with what's going on the screen, but that ended up not really working out, but I still like the music in this game. We'll quickly do how to play. We'll go through that. The goal of Galaxia Interface is to fly your starcraft to the end of each level without crashing or being destroyed by the forces of the ghost robot aliens. Yes, the enemies in this game are ghost robot aliens, and I mainly just made the enemies, and then in the very end I was like, they're kind of like robots, and they're kind of like aliens, and they're kind of like ghosts. Okay, they're ghost robot aliens. They're ghosts because I wasn't very good at doing collision detection. I couldn't figure out a good way to make them navigate their way through the level, so sometimes they clip through things. So calling them ghosts were my excuse for why that glitch exists. Your Special Forces Space Fighter can be configured with either tilt or joystick controls. Tilt controls, I don't know, you'll see this when I actually play it, but you can see I kind of have a rudimentary how to play sort of thing in here. It does give you all the things. Those are the controls, a lot of buttons. It's a virtual screen controller. Which, you know, it's not the worst implementation in the world, but going back and like looking back at it, I actually would never do this again. But I have seen games do it worse, like first-person shooters, so I got that going. Alright, let's see, engine power, nothing really too interesting. Oh, you can swipe in the middle of the screen to do a barrel roll, I'll show you that. That just is health. This upgrades your laser cannon. There's an upgrade hidden in each level. So by the end of the game, if you find all of them, you'll have a super powerful weapon. You change your difficulty in the level menu. The fate of the galaxy depends on you. Good luck. Cool. So let me show you the level select before I jump into the game. So you can see there are 10 levels and 3 different difficulties, which it's really lazy difficulty. I'll leave it on normal. It's really lazy difficulty because it just changes your health. If I were to go back and redo this, I would change things like the number of enemies. I don't know. I would want to change more things than just how much health you have, because that's a pretty boring way to do difficulty, in my opinion. But yeah, and then we're just going to click New Game, which basically is the exact same thing as going to Level Select and clicking on Level 1. So we might as well do that there. So here is the game, and hopefully I can play this with my pointer fingers because my setup is kind of odd. Oh crap, I have it on tilt controls, don't I? Let's change it to joystick. Joystick lock, no. So you can see my controls settings in the pause menu are slightly different, actually really different from, I mean, they're the same settings, they just look different. Alright, that all looks good, so let's go back, let's resume. Yes, that is what I want. So that's what I meant by the joystick lock. The joystick appears where you touch, and then you drag from there. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot the first weapon is semi-automatic. And you can see there's a glitch where one of the bullets like floats in front of the gun. I could never figure out why it was doing that. So let's try to destroy these ghost robot aliens. Why don't I go ahead and do a barrel roll and show you what that's like. So whenever you go in barrel roll, it's in slow motion. I don't know. Oh, I missed the upgrade. Dang it. Well, it's not worth going back and getting. I mean, you can only go forward in this game. But yeah. What else can I say about this game? It's just really glitchy because I was figuring things out as I was going. And this game just... Originally, I wanted all of the artwork to be cube art, but I found out that like iPhone can't handle those sort of graphics. So yeah, that was level 1. The levels are kind of short. It's a pretty short game. And tunnels is something that I had a lot of trouble with in this game. Because tunnels just glitch the game out. Or it didn't glitch the game out, but you knock into one wall and you'll just bounce around like a bouncy ball. And you'll just... Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. You'll bounce around like a bouncy ball and just... Yeah. Alright, here's one of the... one of the power-ups. Yes. Okay, so now I can shoot 2 bullets. And yes, I got that health. Okay, so... one of the main inspirations for this game was Star Fox, actually. Star Fox 64. Well, actually, I didn't play Star Fox 64 when I was making this game, but I knew, like, the 3D graphics and the gameplay was meant to be a little bit more like Star Fox 64 than Star Fox for the NES. But it was Star Fox for the NES that I actually played while making this game and trying to use that as inspiration, which in the end hardly actually was inspiration. It ended up just being like, you know, I tried to do my best to create something similar. Let's see if I can make sure I don't die. And I don't know, in the end I ended up just kind of creating what I could create. This level actually originally was the first level, but I ended up making it the 3rd level. Robots have feelings too. That was one of my PSA billboards that I don't know, I thought that was funny back then. That was my sense of humor. Okay, let's see if I can even get the power up in this level. Yes, okay. As long as I stay straight, as long as I don't die. Oh, there's a robot in front of me. Alright, triple shot. Oh, here's the bouncing thing. Yeah. See, that's the bouncing problem that I had in this game, is you just keep on bouncing off walls. Like, you hit one wall, and then you hit another wall, and you just keep bouncing around. And that was a huge problem I couldn't figure out how to fix. And even to this day, I don't even know how I would really fix it. Probably just put a smooth damp function that smooth damps your speed to 0 a little bit more quickly. Or maybe just make it less bouncy. I mean, I wanted the ship to feel more like a real spaceship. So I'm using a rigid body. Actually, let me go above that because I don't want to collide into it. Actually, let me see. Can I fit? Yes. Okay. There's like invisible walls, like an invisible ceiling and invisible walls to make sure you stay inside the level. Not doing good. I'm better at playing with tilts, but I can't really do that while recording this with a camera. But anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so I'm using a rigid body for the collisions of the player's ship, but I'm not actually using physics. Like, I have the physics frozen, I just use it to detect collisions, and all of the movement is calculated. And here we have the first boss fight. Oops, my camera's low on battery, so after this boss fight, I am going to have to turn off the camera and turn it back on. So yes. Hopefully it doesn't turn off in the middle of this boss battle, and hopefully I can destroy this boss before my camera runs out of batteries. So the basic concept of these bosses, all the bosses in this game have the same system. You have to shoot out their weak points, and then you shoot out their main weak points, and then they fly straight at you like that, and then they do a little loop around, and then they come back in front of you. Another cool thing is this road is actually looping. It's actually like 2 or 3 sections of road that just loop. Like every time that goes behind you, it loops back in front of you. And he is destroyed. So that was the first boss. And yeah. Alright, so I am going to turn the camera off and turn it back on because I am low on batteries. Alright, there we go. We're back. Let's check out the next level. So there are, 3 different settings in this game, or like tile sets of game objects that I just mixed and matched all around to create different levels, and this is the next one. So this level and the 2 levels after this. Oh, did I get it? Yes, I finally have auto fire. But yes, so I can't remember, what was that, the 3rd upgrade? But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Just playing this game. I've played this game like 1,000 times. It's definitely like, I don't know, it doesn't take very long to beat this game. It takes like, I don't know, like 15 minutes really. So hopefully I'll be able to beat this game and show you the whole game in one video. That will be kind of nice. That was one thing. I didn't get very many reviews on this game, but for the few reviews that I did get, everybody said like, it's really short. And they are right. This was a short game. Alright, see, like, that was a whole level. Like, what was that, even a minute? Ugh, my back hurts. It is really hard to record. Oh, this level's at night. It's the same setting, but at night. I really like these windmills. I don't know why I like them so much. Oh, there was the shadow of the ship. That's actually a fake shadow. That was not quite a blob shadow. It was kind of a blob shadow, but not, so I just knew that the ship would, for the most part, always be in this orientation. So I just created, I think it was a raycast that I used to make the, whoa, so many bullets. I think I used a raycast to do that. Alright, let's see if I can find this special gun power-up in this level. Slow motion! No, it's really, oh, I didn't show you boost yet. That's what boost looks like. So that was one fun thing. That's still one of my favorite parts of this game, probably, is the boost effect. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to boost through this. Okay, now. Yes, I got it. Okay, now I have double auto fire. So yes, all of the guns had like different fire rates, and some of them had seeking missiles, which you will see very shortly. Or not very shortly. Actually, I don't know. Depends on when I added them and like which gun upgrade it was. It's just fun doing that like barrel roll. One thing I also like was a huge decision was whether or not to rotate the camera with the ship. I think it's a really cool effect, and I think it can get really confusing and might not be as like functional in any way, but I just think it looks cool. But yes. I'm trying to remember what level comes after this. Ah. Also, those particles that you see on the screen, I ended up just making like in every single level, constantly going through. just to give a sense that you're really moving, because I think like without those it kind of feels like you're not moving, like you're just kind of like, or you're moving really really slow. I think they add a little bit of speed, or maybe a little bit of volume to your speed, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But one thing that like, whoa, that I really like, I didn't want to make the boost make the player go too fast, because I wanted you to pretty much for the most part finish the level with the same timing every time you play through the game. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. I'm probably gonna die. Let's see if I can live. Because I wanted the timing on the levels to be pretty much the same every time you go through it, for the sake of the music, which ended up not even like really syncing up or anything, so that ended up being kind of a waste. But yeah, the boost doesn't actually make you go that much faster. I mean, it does make you go a little bit faster. Oh, why did I miss that? I needed that. Crap. Alright, hopefully there's another one coming up, because I really need some health. Now I gotta itch my nose. Ah, okay. Alright, gotta... I guess that's a good sign when you're, like, being challenged at your own game. Alright, so what was I saying? I lost my train of thought because I'm playing a video game. Anyways, I have the locations memorized of all of the different, whatchamacallums, power-ups. So let's see if I can get this one. Oh, this one has seeking missiles. Yes, seeking missiles are so useful. One thing that I really should have done back then was make a pool of bullets. So that, because like right now, it instantiates and destroys all the bullets when they're created and destroyed, or like when they're, oh, I need that, okay. Oh yeah, there's a boss fight coming up. And that was a really bad idea. I should have made a pool of bullets so that there's like less latency and less like glitches with the bullets. But, oh well. Alright, these automatic guns help out so much. Alright, come on. Come on. This guy kind of looks like a frog. Come on. There we go. All the bosses are pretty much the same. Whoa. I think the only thing that really differentiates between them is their amounts of health, what they look like, and how many enemies, like regular small like minion robots. I gotta brake because he's getting close to me, because he can actually collide into you. So that's like one thing about when he flies at you and like with his propeller blades. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. We're still doing good. Totally got this guy. Alright, got that. And after this, whoa, he almost hit me. Okay. After this, we will see the next set of levels. There we go, he is destroyed. Let's do a little slow motion barrel roll there. So yes. This game was originally $1 when I first released it. I don't know. I'm just trying to spew out facts because I really just want to document the gameplay of this game. The level design for these levels was pretty fun. I used a lot of extra game objects in these levels. Probably the cave levels are my favorite because you do the most like dodging in them, which is the part that I find the most fun. Yes. What is this? Oh. Like spread shot. Wow, I haven't gotten hit yet. Okay. Now I got hit. But yeah, there was a lot of game objects in here. Like every single one of those crystals and stalactites and stalagmites and all of these objects, these are all separate game objects. So not very performance optimized in here, but it still worked. I remember I originally was making this game for, I think I go this way for the power-up. Yes, I was right! Haha. Okay, I'm gonna need to do... Okay, or that works. Sometimes barrel rolling can help you. Yes! Oh, no. Okay, what's my new power-up? Is it spray shot? Yeah, I think I have a random shot on right now. Yes. what else can I say? Oh, what I was saying is I originally was making this game for the second generation of iTouch and iPhone, but it ended up being that that device was not powerful enough for this game, and I hit a performance ceiling very quickly. But luckily, like halfway through development, I got an iTouch 4th generation, which is practically identical to the iPhone 4, I believe. So, yes, that's what this game is optimized for. And it doesn't even take advantage of the full Retina display. It's actually at half resolution right now. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that or not. But, yeah, I didn't have the performance to do full resolution for this game. Surprisingly, though, it doesn't look as bad as I remember. Okay, this level is going to have the boss in it. I do really like the soundtrack in this game. I really like that every level has its own original song to it. No, 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 no. I'm telling you, I'm better at this game with tilt. Back then, I really liked these like effects where I just made something spin, like those drills and the propellers in the previous level. Okay, I think I'm coming up on the boss soon. Oh. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, my computer turned off. I'm recording the audio for this game on Audacity, and I want to make sure my computer is on and doesn't fall asleep while I'm recording this. Concentrating on multiple things. Okay, it's still recording. We're good. We're good. Is the camera still recording? Okay, good. This is the most janky setup. Alright, is the boss after this big door? Yeah, I think it is. I think this is where the boss starts. Because I remember I had all the drills on the ground. Yep. And there's the sound effect. I think I probably spent like $20 on sound effects in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave this guy drills. And does he have 3 weak points? All the other bosses had 4. Yes, he has 3. Oh, I thought my game froze there for a second. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I don't, whoa. This is not the most balanced boss. Oh, and he hit me. Alright, am I still, do I got my screen lined up? Okay. He's coming back. Oh, my back. I gotta stretch it. Whoa, whoa. Back up, buddy. No, not boost. I wanted to break. Dang it. Stupid touch controls. Oh, he does have 4 points. Holy. Look at that lag. Holy crap. I gotta destroy some of these enemies and get rid of this lag. Or just destroy the boss and end the level. Why? Come on, collisions. Oh yeah, I forgot. Those like holes in the side of the guy, or inside of the boss, you can actually go through. So if you're really fancy, you can fly through the boss. Okay, break, because I want to get farther back. So that, oh, I forgot he had lasers. Okay. Oh, so many explosions. This is chaotic. That was one thing about this game, is it's really chaotic, but you're never really in control of the chaos. It's always just a matter of just keep moving from left to right and you'll be okay. So it's not like the most balanced game ever. How many more? Okay, we got 7 minutes left on the recording. Okay, good, because I think we're on the last level. Is this? Yes, this is the last level. Whoa. So this level is actually a combination of all 3 tile sets. And I'm going to get the... Yeah, how's that for a secret location? And I got it without hitting anything. Spoke too soon. I'm gonna die. Alright, what gun is this? I guess this is just like the spray gun. And this level's pretty laggy. Lag. Yes, this is a pretty short level for being the final level. I tried to, well, there's the death animation. I can't remember if you've already seen it or not. But now you have. So let's retry. This is a sweet song. Actually, all the songs in this game were recorded live on a beat pad. So this wasn't even done in a computer program. It was done on a... Well, it was like It was like an electronic instrument, and there were some songs in there that had DJ scratching in there, where my brother was actually scratching a record. He used to dabble in turntablism. Whoa. So, let's see if I can get through this, and I think I'm going to get killed by the lag more than the enemies, and the bad controls. I think the only way that this game worked is with tilt controls. I really hate the joystick controls, but I'm kind of forced to use them in this situation. Okay, I need that health. We're not going to get in the way of me getting that health. Okay. Here is the final boss. Dun dun dun. It's like an octopus thingy. This game was actually so short that I had to show every single boss in the trailer for this game. Otherwise, the trailer would have been super short and not very epic. Oh, maybe I'll post up the trailer just so I can. It was just a Apple iMovie template that I used to make the trailer, so it's really nothing special for a trailer, but it was kind of cool. I'll probably post it on the channel. But the main thing I wanted to have was a documentation of the gameplay, because I only have one copy of this game, and it is on this old iTouch. Oh, well, that's it. That's the whole game. So now I have the game documented, so hopefully this game should now be immortalized on the YouTube channel. And there's the credits. One page of credits, very short credits. So yeah, that was Galaxia Interface. Yeah, I really just wanted to document it just for everyone to see and just to have as a record for myself in my portfolio. So yeah, that's what this whole video is about. So I don't really know if there's really much else to be said. If you have any questions about this game, I would be happy to try to answer them in the comments below. And yeah, so this game is not available, unfortunately, and I'm probably not going to bring it back, unfortunately. Because this game, like, for one thing, it was exactly made for this exact screen size. So any other screen size will not work for this game. So if you put it on like an iPhone 5, everything will be skewed and messed up. What else? Like, just the code was so sloppy. It was made in like Unity 2. Or no, it was made in Unity 3. So if I were to try to like bring it back, like, it wouldn't work. Because I would need to import it into Unity 4, and so I'd have to redo a bunch of things, and if I'm going to redo anything, I would just redo it all from the beginning. So, and then there's also the whole Apple license, which I don't want to deal with. So, yeah, I don't know. This has been Galaxia Interface. It's an old game. It's what I made. Just thought I'd give you some insight into the history of ET-Ski and things that I've made in the past. I have, let's see, I think I have I have two other games that were made in Game Maker that I'm going to try to play. Those are going to be a lot more difficult to try to get working, but if I can, I will do a gameplay video of those like this one, so that you can see even more games that I've made that I have not showed off on this channel yet. So anyways, I'm just rambling on now, so I'm going to end the video. So this has been Galaxia Interface. Wait, I'm just double checking to make sure I'm still recording. Okay, I am. Okay, good. Alright, anyways, so this has been Galaxia Interface. Until my next episode, I will see you later, and keep making games.